Hey folks, Worldwide DJ Freebird, welcome back here to AFB Radio. Sitting here with me is live none other than Mark Wayne Glasmire. Mark, welcome to AFB Radio, brother, in person finally.
I know, finally. Nice to meet you.
Now, folks, you may remember I play a lot, Everything's Gonna Be All Right. And man, that is an awesome song. That is really good. Now, did you write that or is that?
I did write it.
Co-write it?
True story. No, I wrote it by myself. It's a true story about a buddy of mine. And it's kind of timely. I actually wrote it several years ago, but the timeliness of what's going on now. This particular song is about, I'm from a place called Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And Bethlehem, Pennsylvania was the home of Bethlehem Steel, which was, when I was a kid, was the third largest steel producer in the world. Well, after 1995, there was no more Bethlehem Steel. And as a result, closing the plant down, lots of people lost their jobs and their lifestyle. My buddy was one of those people, and that's what I wrote the song about.
Well, I'll tell you now, that song fit perfect with the economy of 2009.
Right.
I mean, that was a very inspirational song, and when your publicist, my good friend Martha Moore, sent that down to me, I played it. I caught it right away. I said, man, this song is awesome. I love this. This really can hit home for millions of people.
Thanks. Yeah, unfortunately, it does hit home for lots of people, but you know, the good news about it is it's a song about faith. This particular and hope, you know, and this particular guy, through all his trials and tribulations, never lost his faith. He never said, you know, woe is me, why is this happening? You know, never angry. He just always knew that, you know, he'd be okay, that his family would be okay.
Well, now, Mark, let's talk a little bit about your newest one. You Opened My Eyes right here. Now, this is another great song, but now tell us a little bit about this.
This is kind of my story. This is basically, I got the idea. I'm in a new relationship, and I had been married for almost 25 years, and the marriage ended. And, I kind of went through a period where I wasn't sure what was going on. And I got in this new relationship, and it really, literally was like having my eyes opened. And that's where it came from.
Well, I tell you, I've listened to your CDs and stuff, and we sent a lot of the CDs that you've sent to us over to the troops, and thank you for that. And the autographed pictures as well. They went with the CDs. We sent them through the U.S. Marine League up out of Pennsylvania, as a matter of fact. So, and hopefully those guys will enjoy your music as much as we do. And I do put your music on my show all the time. So tell us a little bit now. You've been performing for quite a while here now, but how long have you been in the Nashville area?
Well, I presently live in Texas, but I was in Nashville. I lived here from 1995 until 2005. And so I was very active in the writing community, and you did a lot of writers' nights and all that type of thing. And
so you've been around. I mean, you've been in this business for a long time.
Very long time. I hate to exactly say how long, but very long.
Yeah, you might give away your age there. Yeah, I mean, you might be a little over 21.
Just a titch.
You think?
Just a titch, yeah.
Well, Mark, I'll tell you, I know you guys are busy, but are you enjoying yourself here at the CRS 41?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a great experience. And on all the time that I've been doing this thing, I've never been. This is my first time CRS, and I can't believe I haven't been coming to this. But
it is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of people, a lot of great artists, national, regional, and local. Yeah. And you know what? And the people, the vibes that you get here from the people, it's not the arrogant attitudes that you normally think you get when you're around the artists.
Right. No, I totally agree. It's really much more laid back, much more personal. It's really nice. It's really nice.
And I've had the privilege to send some old friends here today, and I bring this up over and over because I'm floored by it. And it's Brian Keith Burns from Trick Pony. It's how everybody really knows Keith Burns. It's now Burns and Poe, but back in the day it was Midnight Rider. It was Heartbreak Highway for Joe Diffie. They were Joe Diffie's band. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I got footages and pictures of me and Keith so many years ago. So much footage, so much history there with us and that band. It's unreal. And I was pleased that I actually got to see my friend after 25 years.
Yeah.
And, but you never know who you're going to see when you walk into this place. And that's what I'm saying here. I'm bragging that I got to see him a little bit because I was really excited about that. And Mickie Jane, the WWE superstar, is she hot or what, Mark?
Yeah, I just came out of an interview, and she was coming into the interview, and I would say she's a little toasty.
She could definitely throw me down in the ring any day and just beat me up. Oh man, she was awesome. But
I
yeah,
was a wrestler in high school and college, but I wouldn't mind wrestling with that.
you know, I told her a while ago she could throw me over this balcony. It's 3 stories up. If she doesn't catch me at the bottom, I was thrown by the best lady in wrestling.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
Well, Mark, what's going on with the music for the 2010 roster?
You know, lining up some gigs, hoping to get out. I'm going to be doing some radio tours and things coming up in April, March and April.
And that's when you released You Open My Eyes, correct?
Yeah, You Open My Eyes will be released. It's going out on the April 12th CDX, so it'll be going to Music Row stations and, you know, all the stations, Billboard, everybody. And, so we're going to make a real push. Feel pretty good about the song. And then Life Goes On, even though it's been, which is the name of the CD that it's on, even though it's been around for a while, we're going to do an official release sometime in May. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're getting some great feedback on the CD. And, in fact, You Open My Eyes, we actually released it in Europe already on the Christian/inspirational charts.
Awesome.
And actually debuted at #1 in the UK and #4 in Europe. And then I said to Martha, I said, geez, Martha, this is really great. It's at #1, but the only place left to go is down. And we kind of laughed, and it did. It dropped. The next couple of weeks it dropped. Never went out of the top 10. But ironically, yesterday, the chart came, the most recent chart came out and went back up to #1. So it's like, you know.
See, that's amazing, though. But you know what? And a lot of people, general public, that's not really in the music business don't understand. American music is really hot in the UK, Germany, Japan. I mean, it's just so hot over there. And people that think, well, gosh, I can't even get in the 100s on Music Row here, and they hit #1 over there. It's crazy how it works.
It is pretty amazing. And I'm hoping, obviously, that'll have the same kind of effect here. But, you know, you never know. It's a tough racket, as you know. But I think the Europeans tend to, they just appreciate the music so much more than we do. We've got so much as Americans. We've got so much. We don't know how good we have it until you go someplace else. For people that have been in service, particularly that have been around and seen the world, you have a whole new appreciation every time you come home, just exactly how the things that we take for granted here. And music is one of those things. I mean, we have
Stuff we take for granted here are a treasure to people in other places.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, without a doubt, it's it's sobering when you and I haven't certainly done the traveling like you guys have done, but we live in a great place, and we need to be thankful for it and relish it and protect it, and it's just.
Well, Mark, I know you know this from before, folks. If you remember, a few months ago, we had Mark Wayne Glasmire on the phone doing a phone interview with us, and we play a shout out to you American troops out there, which is what AFB Radio is all about. It's about the American troops, our first responders, and our veterans, and we thank each and every one of them for the job they have done or are doing for this country.